James, you joined Richmond on loan this season from Ealing. What have you enjoyed about being at the club?
It's a very special club. You sort of, as soon as you walk through the gates, it's you've just got that sort of feeling. It's obviously the oldest club in the world, which is a pretty incredible thing to sort of be a part of. But I think particularly it's just sort of it feels like family really, and it doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. And as I said, it's a pretty unique sort of thing to walk into, and it's just walk in with open arms.
You moved down to London at the end of last season after a stint playing up in Doncaster. How did you find that experience?
Yeah, the north of England, it's certainly interesting. Walked in at an interesting time as well. Sort of got here I think a week before the second lockdown, straight into sort of winter as well. So it was sort of head first and no looking back. But no, it was a great experience. Doncaster's a fantastic club, and was very fortunate to get a really solid opportunity up there, and sort of helped me develop my game towards the Northern Hemisphere rugby.
Previously, you were back home in Australia playing for Sydney Uni. Can you touch on why you decided to make the switch to the UK?
I spent quite a while here as a kid, and I left when I was about 12 and always wanted to come back, and rugby sort of provided that perfect pathway to do that. And I just sort of got to a stage in my career where I was looking for opportunities, and then obviously the opportunity with Doncaster popped up, and sort of leapt on it pretty quickly. For me, it was always England was always home as a kid, and so I wanted to come back and sort of relive all those sort of memories, I guess, as an adult, really.
You made your first 15 debut for Richmond on Saturday down in Cornwall. Can you describe how special that was for you?
Yeah, it was very special. It was nice being able to get on the field and sort of have that opportunity. As I said, it's a very special club, and you sort of feel that when you run out in the Richmond jersey. And there's obviously going to be a tough fixture, Pirates away, which in itself was an experience personally. But no, it was fantastic just to get out there.
You mentioned the result. It obviously didn't go our way, but your kicking was a highlight. Is that something you always look to improve?
Oh, definitely. I think any player looks to make their strengths as strong as possible and work on their weaknesses as well. But it's always been a sort of a strong part of my game, and definitely something that I try to use as a point of difference throughout the game and get the team going forward.
You helped deliver the first Richmond try of the championship season with a superb grubber kick to the corner, collected by Will Homer. Talk us through that moment.
I think it's just it's one of those instances where a training try actually comes off in the game. We work on it as much as we can during the week, and I don't know. There's not much to say really. It's just one of those things that sort of happened and worked out not too badly.
We're back home at the Rag on Saturday for our round 2 clash against Nottingham. How excited are you to obviously play back here in front of a big home crowd?
Oh, unbelievably excited. The Rag's a very special place to play some rugby, and I know with a booming crowd and against Nottingham, it's going to be a hell of a game. Can't wait. It's going to be a very exciting fixture.
What's been the focus this week in training? What type of game style are we expecting from them?
They're quite an electric team. They look to pounce on the ball, turn over and shift wide to wide a lot, and rely on their skill set. So I think it'll be a very big physical battle up front, which we'll look to try and dominate, and then obviously try and do the same to them as well. Throw the ball around, exploit that space, and hopefully get on top early and go from there.
Well, James, it's great to have you at Richmond. Good luck on Saturday. Thank you for your time.
Thanks very much. Pleasure.